Hi, I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with my series entitled Blues Solos with Comping. In this series we go back and forth from lead guitar to a rhythm guitar accompaniment pattern. First, I'll play blues solo with comping in the key of G number 1, and then I'll break it down for you. Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, let's go ahead and break down blues solo with comping in the key of G number 1. This solo is patterned after Stevie Ray Vaughan, so you'll be hearing a lot of his licks. And we'll be using the minor pentatonic at the 3rd fret primarily. We will also have a little bit of D blues scale in the last phrase of the solo, but I will talk about that when we get there. Let's go ahead and look at G minor pentatonic at the 3rd fret. Now, let's break down the first phrase. Alright, we have a 12-bar blues, and we're going to break that 12 bars down into 3 4-bar phrases. Let's hear the first lick of the first phrase. So we have a whole bend with the double stop here, and then we have a whole bend on the B string, back to the double stop, then we have our comping. This is a G5, so I have a root and a 5th, and then I have this triad, which is a C triad, but it's really functioning like an embellishment around G. It's not really acting like a C chord. Then we're into an abbreviated G7th chord, so we have flatted 7, major 3rd, and perfect 5th here, and I'm going to hammer on. You may hear me do a trill there. So that's our comping pattern. Our next lick is into the same comping. So we have whole bend, and vibrato on that last note, into the comping. Let's hear the whole first phrase. Here we go with the second phrase of our 12-bar blues. This is targeted over the C 7th chord, otherwise known as the 4. The lick sounds like this. So this is G minor pentatonic. We have a full bend. Then we have a bend release pull off, followed by our comping. Now we're going to move the comping up to the 8th fret because we're on the C 7th chord at this point in the progression, and the comping will look the same as it did at the 3rd fret, except we'll finger it at the 8th fret. So here it is. Then we're back down to the 3rd fret. The lick at the 3rd fret then starts out with a release bend in which we pre-bend up a whole step. And then we go back to our comping for G. Let's hear the full second phrase. right, here we go. We're on the home stretch. This is the last phrase of our 12-bar blues in G. The first lick will target the 5-chord D7. Therefore, we're going to use the D blues scale. The fingering looks like this around the 3rd fret. The lick starts here. Then we have a hammer-on pull-off, right down the scale, quarter bend. That lick is followed by comping for C at the 8th fret, just like we did before. Then we travel back to the 3rd fret and play another G minor pentatonic lick. So we have a whole bend, 2 more whole bends, pull off. Now we're approaching our abbreviated D7th chord. So this chord is root, 3rd, and the flatted 7. Then we'll end our 12-bar on a G 9th at the 10th fret. So we have root, major 3rd, flatted 7, and the 2, which is the same as the 9th. Let's hear the full last phrase. Alright, that's it for Blues Solo with Comping in the key of G number 1. I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music, and I hope to see you back on my channel soon.